I just watched a video on YouTube called Hospice Nurse Julie. And Julie made a presentation that I felt I should share uh, my experience. Julie showed a video with the permission of the family of the person who was in the hospice. And she described what to me I would describe as zombie like activity, where the person who is in the process of dying uh, is breathing and they're there, but sat up and was doing some what sounded like zombie like trying to clear their airway or whatever. But it was kind of odd because my experience in hospice with my father, my dad was in there for a week, and my sister and I, and my niece, and my uncle and his wife were there the day that my dad passed. And I was holding my dad. His right hand was in my right hand, and my left hand was index finger and middle finger taking his pulse, holding it there constantly as he was laying there. And he was in a restful, peaceful state. And one might think, napping. My sister was on the opposite side of the bed, and she was holding his left hand in her hand. And my niece was down at the foot of the bed on my sister's side, and my aunt and uncle were at the exact foot of the bed. And dad was, fully conscious the whole time. He would wake and talk to us and, kind of not necessarily idle chit chat, but, things that he wanted to say. And everything was meaningful. And this particular day, he was very, I guess the word would be sedate. He wasn't doing a lot of talking. But as I'm standing there holding his hand, counting his pulses, it came to a point where I was taking his pulse, thump, 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 thump. And then it became thump, 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 gone. And I looked up at my sister, or across at my sister, and I said, "He's gone." And no sooner did those words leave my lips than this phenomenal thing happened. Not that I can't explain what it is in my opinion, but it was as if someone had taken a comforter and wrapped it around all five of us, because it was I won't say intense, but it was definitely a phenomenal sensation of comfort, warmth. And I'm going to tell you that I believe that was my dad reassuring us that though the body gives up the ghost, the body is dead, your spirit lives on, and that he was happy, he was content, and at peace, and that we should be too. And we wept. Not from the loss, not from, having to say goodbye to the dearest person that we'd ever known, but joy in his sweet reassurance. To me, that was a miracle. To me, it reassures me that death is not the end, mortality is the end, but we have an eternal spirit and it lives on. And that, as they say, is that.